Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, of course, the News Corp Australia Golden Gavel competition. We are now in the Rising Stars heats, and our first contestant this afternoon, could you please give him a big welcome, Bizilis.
Now, it takes hands to build a house, but I think it takes heart to call it home. I'd like to welcome you all to today, this fine Wednesday, and the auction of 61 Sydney Street, Glenside. Today's auction is proudly brought to you by Society Real Estate. By way of introduction, my name is Bizilis, and I can tell you it is my absolute pleasure to be your auctioneer today. The auction will be conducted under the terms and conditions of the Society of Auctioneers and Appraisers. The legal description as contained in the Certificate of Title, Volume 5285, Folio 200, or as we know it clearly as 61 Sydney Street, Glenside. These terms and conditions, along with all other relevant documentation, have been on display for the prescribed time of 3 business days at our office and 30 minutes today prior to the commencement of this auction. If you wish to place a bid, you must be registered, so please step forth anyone who has not been registered yet, and do remember to please hold your card number, your bidder number, up nice and high for myself to see. If you're bidding on behalf of another person, please don't forget that you must be registered as their proxy bidder. The property is being offered subject to the reserve price made by the vendor, and all inclusions and exclusions have been noted in the contract, which has also been on display. Myself, the auctioneer, may make up to 3 bids on behalf of the vendor. They will be declared as vendor bids. These bids will be under the vendor's reserve price. I will be nominating the bidding increments, and also I do have the right to refuse any bids that are not in the best interest for the vendor. Lastly, I will not accept any bids unfortunately made after the hammer. At the fall of the hammer, the property is sold to the successful bidder. The purchaser will be required to sign the contract and pay a 10% deposit of the purchase price. The rest of the balance is due in cash on settlement day, which has been set for Wednesday, the 24th of June 2015. Also, the property will be at the risk of the purchaser, so we strongly do recommend an insurance cover note be placed on the property after auction to protect your equitable investment. Now, please don't forget that the cooling off rights under the Section 5 of the Land and Business Sales and Conveyancing Act of 1994 actually don't apply to the sale of auction. Before I continue, does anyone require any help or have any questions?
Yes, Mr. Auctioneer.
Yes, sir.
I'm a bit concerned about the structural condition of the property, as it's obvious that the northern wall has moved at least an inch.
Yes. Yes.
What guarantee can you give me that I won't incur a major cost in underpinning it to resolve the issue?
Okay, well, thank you for your question. Listen, just a reminder that we are actually purchasing the house as it is today. So, look, there's no guarantees I can do in regards to the wall, but, you know, if you still are willing to put in a strong offer, it will definitely be accepted by myself. Are there any more questions?
Yes, I have questions.
Yes, thank you.
I intend demolishing the house and building a new one. Am I able to remove the tree from the front?
Oh, now the tree. Now, I have read a report regards to the tree. It is not a hysterical tree. So, under my belief, that it up to you and the council to resolve that about the tree after, if you do, are the winning bidder. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Okay. Give me a home among the gum trees, ladies and gentlemen. This home can't get more Australian even if it tried. With a clothesline out the back and a veranda out the front, all that is missing is that old rocking chairs. Now, yes, I know she may need a little bit of a facelift, nip here, tuck there, but nothing, absolutely nothing, a little bit of TLC wouldn't help to restore this classic, timeless beauty back to its former glory. On an expansive 696 square metres of pure Aussie real estate, there is nothing more that this house can offer you. Sorry, can you hear that? I think that's the sound of your steak sizzling on the barbie in your new backyard. God, can you imagine coming home after a long, hard day's worth of work? All you want to do is sit back under your new pergola, watching the sun set in front of you as you tuck into your dinner, and you're listening to the laughing kookaburra in that old gum tree. What more could you want? That's when you realise that there is no place like home. Polished hardwood floors flow from front to back. We've got solid foundations, classic rooms, original features, and a floor plan to suit any family or lifestyle. Yes, and guess what? Only 15 minutes. 15 minutes from the CBD and a 5-minute walk from the prestigious Burnside Village, where everything is at your fingertips. There are no more excuses, people. Don't let you go home regretting today's auction. No more fantasizing about that dream home, because here it is. Here's your opportunity. 61 Sydney Street, Glenside. So let's get cooking with gas. I am here and welcome. Please, any opening bids or offers. So no one likes to open me off. Don't forget that you will be the envy of your friends in the picturesque of Glenside. Okay, if you don't mind, I'd like to start everyone else off.
$300,000.
$300,000. I am happy to accept that. Thank you very much, sir. And I would like to be taking $25,000 rises from there. So at $300,000.
I'll give you 20.
20. Look, sir, sorry, we are at $25,000 rises. So if you don't mind adding that 5K, are you happy to do so?
20.
20? Okay, I'm happy to accept that. Thank you very much. Bidder number 4 at $320,000. We are looking for $20,000 rises from there. Thank you very much. We are at $340 from bidder number 8. Bidder number 4 at $360,000. We're at $360. At $380, bidder number 5. At $380,000. At $380,000. Thank you very much. Nice bidding there. Number 8, again, $20,000. That makes it $380,000. $380,000. $380,000 going once. 400, I do beg your pardon, thank you for correcting me there, clerk. Number 8, the bid is at $400,000. At $400,000, I see more. 10, okay, thank you, at $410,000. $410,000, 420. 420 would bid at number 4. At 410, number 5. At $420,000, at bidder number 5. At bidder number 5 at 420. 420, do I see anything more? I do beg your pardon, 430. Don't mind, just if you could just loud in your voices, I can't hear that. So at $430,000. At $430,000
Okay,
going once.
I'll give you 10.
10. Okay, so at 450, I beg your pardon, is that right?
440.
440, okay, I do beg your pardon. At $440,000 going once. Thank you, bidder number 8. At $450,000. At $450,000, do I see any more bids from there? It's bid number 8. At $450,000 going once. At $450,000 going twice. My third and final call.
I'll give you 485. then.
485, thank you, and nice, and I've got to say, bold bidding there. At $485,000, I would love to see more people.
10.
I beg your pardon? 10? No, okay, thank you, number 5, that's $495,000. That's $495,000. Does anyone want to round me up? 10, okay, at $505,000. We're here at $505,000.
Stop mucking around. I'll give you 20.
20, that's even better, and that's where have you been, my gosh, thank you. Bidder number 8. At $525,000, we're at 5 1/4 here. 5.25 right now. I'm looking for any more bids at 5.25. At 5.25 going once to bidder number 8. $525,000 going twice. My third and final call for $425,000. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, I would like to reserve my right and place a vendor bid. The vendor bid will be for $560,000. Now the bid is with me. At $560,000, I'm happy to look for any increments up from there. At $560,000, the bid is with me now. At $560,000, does anyone want to make an offer now? At $560,000 for 61 Sydney Street, Glenside. Pardon?
550,000.
550, okay, I will retract my vendor bid and accept your bid. Sorry, may you please just display your card? I didn't quite see there. Number 2, thank you. At $550,000. So we're at 5.5. Do I see any more bids from there? At
2,500.
2,500. Thank you very much. Bidder number 4.
10,000. 10,000.
10,000. So we're at 562,500. 562.5. 2,500. We're at 565. We're at 565 right now. Do I have anything more?
2.5 on top.
2.5 on top. We're at $567,500. $567,500.
5,000.
And number 5, we have 5,000. So that rounds me up to a number of 672,500. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 572,500. I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. 572,500 with bidder number 5. 572,500 going once. 572 going twice.
$1,000.
1,000. That makes us at 581 and a half. I beg your pardon. What is that, clerk? 573. 573,500. I beg your pardon. Sorry for that mistake. 573 and a half.
On top.
1 on top. So that makes it $574,500. 574.5. Do I see more? Beg your pardon?
1,000.
1,000 with number 5. That makes it 575,000 and a half. At 575,000 and a half, going once. At 550, 70, sorry, say that again, please. 575, 5 going twice.
Yeah, I'll put another 1,000 on top.
On top, so that makes it $576,500. This is for 61 Sydney Street, Glenside. You don't.
$1,000.
1,000, I beg your pardon? 1,000 with number 5, thank you very much. That makes it 5,760 and 500. Oh my gosh, these numbers. I'm sorry, I am just so excited today. I can tell you. 556,500. Going once with bidder number 5. 577 and a half. I beg your pardon, going once. 577 and a half. Going twice. My last, third and final call. You haven't placed a bid, sir. Neither of you. Does anyone else want to place a bid? Do you really want to let this opportunity slip away from your fingertips? At $577,500, my first, second, and final call. Sold! Thank you very much. On behalf of the Society of Real Estate, my name is Bizilis, and thank you so much for your patience.